Salvador. This is one of the major headlines that we have to talk about today, along with a bunch of other manipulation, a lot of other bullish and bearish articles that we have to take a look at. My name is Sam. I talk about cryptocurrency and stocks on this channel. If you guys like that, please leave a like and subscribe down below. So the crypto market's still down a little bit in the last 24 hours, still trying to recover after the massive Bitcoin sell-off earlier this week after China had to sell out, or the miners had to sell out a lot of their Bitcoin because either they were worried that they wouldn't be able to sell it or because they had to move. So why is it still down now? Well, JP Morgan might be causing this a little bit. So JP Morgan still thinks that Bitcoin could fall to $25,000. Why do they think this? They think it because of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and the unlocking of a lot of Bitcoin. So 6-month lockup period could be an additional headwind for Bitcoin. So they lock up Bitcoin. These people have had Bitcoin locked up for a while, 6 months, and some of them might be looking to take some profits. They're up a decent amount, right? 70, 80, 90% since 6 months ago. And some people are thinking they're going to sell off a good amount. They have 16,000 Bitcoin worth about 650 million, which will be unlocked to investors July 18. So they are expecting a lot of liquidations. A lot of people selling off and liquidating their positions in this, which could cause a lot of selling pressure. Now, at the same time this is happening, this is something that we see all the time, right? Citi launches digital assets group within wealth management division. So another massive bank forming a new digital asset groups focusing on blockchain-enabled finance. So we have one bank that is calling for a massive bearish trend, another one that is allocating assets to make sure that they can invest in crypto and spend some of their resources on researching it and making sure that they are doing what they need to do as a bank because they are bullish on it. So kind of these two things that we constantly see, right? The banks saying that Bitcoin's going down, and then banks allocating more and more assets to cryptocurrency. So it's really interesting to see this going on. In addition to that, we don't just have the banks putting money in. We have Horowitz launching a $2.2 billion crypto fund and is radically optimistic despite price fluctuations. So this is a Silicon Valley venture capital firm. And this is not a small amount, $2.2 billion. They think the next wave of computing innovation will be driven by crypto. Now, this is, again, just a huge show of faith here that they're putting $2.2 billion. The size of the fund speaks to the size of the opportunity before us. Crypto is not only the future of finance, but as with the internet in the early days, is poised to transform all aspects of our lives. Huge amount of money being put in here. Now, they say that the price may fluctuate, but innovation continues to increase. We believe the next wave of computing innovation will be driven by crypto. And in here somewhere, they talk about how they are actually investing in technology and cryptos. So pretty interesting here. Pretty interesting. Large amount of money. Cool to see that coming from Silicon Valley. Now, in addition to that, we have some great news from El Salvador. They will be receiving $30 of free Bitcoin. So for each registered citizen using their wallet app, they will get $30 worth of Bitcoin to try out. The wallet app will even work anywhere with a cell connection, and you won't have to have a cell plan for the app. Pretty cool what they are doing. I mean, that's a lot of money. They have about 6 million citizens, so that's $180 million worth of Bitcoin. So imagine if everyone has to do that, right? If every single country gives away $30, I mean, that's $180 billion worth or $210 billion worth of Bitcoin that would be given away if every single human did that. Or, we do this in India even, and there's 1.4 billion people that receive $30 worth of Bitcoin. Pretty cool. It's going to show them how quick the Lightning Network is, and hopefully get people on board to try to convert some of their USD over to Bitcoin. Now, they're not the only people. This is not the only cryptocurrency, I should say, that's fighting for dominance over in El Salvador. Of course, I think most of us think Bitcoin's probably going to have it, but Cardano is also trying to get their hat in the ring, and they are going to try to visit El Salvador. So the founder is interested in bringing Cardano to El Salvador. On the heels of making Bitcoin legal tender, Hoskinson is making an effort to bring the smart contract platform to the nation as well. He says he's applied for a state visit to El Salvador to discuss the possibility of forming ties between Cardano and this Central American nation. And they've been in talks with some parties and officials in El Salvador, and he may do a state visit. Pretty cool. It would be nice to see not just Bitcoin there, not just Bitcoin being able to become legal tender, but also Cardano. Who knows if they make Cardano legal tender versus just using it for something similar to the Ethiopian government, where they agreed to digitize identification processes in 3,500 schools. I think that would probably be more likely, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with Cardano and El Salvador. I think El Salvador is kind of on the cutting edge, but they are not the only ones that are trying to be on the cutting edge. We have news that Paraguay just became the second country to propose a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender. They don't want to be left in the dust. Now, this would be very cool. It could show, hey, this is not a one-off thing. Other countries want to accept Bitcoin too. Again, this could just be large for cryptocurrency in general if we can create this domino effect where more and more countries want to accept it, especially if they start giving away Bitcoin too, make people more likely to use it and more willing to use it because they're going to get some free money. That's just going to be huge for the whole country. And could be huge for just Bitcoin and crypto in general. Now, something else that's cool. We've talked about Cardano, we've talked about Bitcoin. Let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum burning. EIP 1559 is coming soon, end of July. The current Ropsten testnet already burnt 88.4 thousand ETH after the network upgrade just about a day or two ago. So this is going to create a new burn element. We know there are several things that will happen in EIP 1559, making it proof of stake instead of proof of work, making it the fees a lot lower, and then also making it deflationary. Could be huge. So if you don't know, they are running this through a couple different test nets, 3, and then it will be going to the main net. So we might not see it quite in the price yet. It's probably affecting it a little bit, but over time there will be a constant burn and will help the price increase. So a very important time for Ethereum and Ethereum holders. I know personally I am dollar cost averaging into Ethereum right now. Now, let me know what you guys think about this all down below. Let me know which of these articles you're most excited about. Are you excited about Cardano, Ethereum, or Bitcoin the most? Let me know. Also, if you guys want an interest rate on your cryptocurrencies, you can check out BlockFi. They are the main place that I have my Ethereum and Bitcoin, so definitely check that out down below if you're interested. They give you a bonus just for signing up and depositing some money on the platform, depending on how much you put in. You can get different amounts of bonus, and then you also get that interest rate. So definitely check that out. They're also coming out with a Bitcoin credit card with 0 fees, so you get 1.5% back in Bitcoin and some bonuses when you get it. So definitely, if you guys want that, check out their platform down below. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.